everyone. Welcome back to a new episode of our series, A Day in the Life of a Virtual Latino. On this series, we chit chat with virtual assistants while having a snack. My name is Maria. I'm the Community Engagement Assistant at Virtual Latinos, and today I have the pleasure to chit chat with Laura, a marketing specialist from Colombia. Hi, Laura. How's your
Hi,
week going?
Maria.
How's your week going?
Oh, it's going great. Yesterday actually was day off here in Colombia, but
Wow.
but we were working, of course.
Yeah. I think we are on the same time zone. We're going to have lunch. What are you having today?
Okay, so well, there are like I know. I hope. And I want to say that
Uh-huh.
Colombia is a very tropical country. We actually have like hot weather and cold weather like the whole year. So yeah, we have actually like all kinds of fruits here,
Nice.
and usually people is having like for lunch is having fruit juice, or I would say like a
Yeah.
smoothie, but it's not a smoothie, it's like something different with food, with typical food. Usually I think Colombians in every meal they should have rice. I'm not a big lover of rice. I love rice, but not every
Not too
day.
much. Yeah.
For dinner, for lunch and for dinner, you
Wow.
know. Yeah. Yeah, so but I wanted to bring something very like typical from
Yeah.
here. So like the only thing that is not very typical is my drink, which I'm just gonna have a
Water.
lemonade. Yeah,
it's
like water with
lemonade.
lemon. Yeah, it's a
Cool.
lemonade because I like sour. Like
Yes.
I like sour, and
Me too.
yeah, also I kind of feel like the food we're gonna have is pretty heavy to me. Yeah, I usually have like a big protein with salad and like juice because I love juices. This
Me
fruit
too.
for I love fruits and especially juices. I love it.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we have something that is called bandeja paisa. Uh,
Mhm.
it's not completed because it actually had like way more food, but yeah, like I just tried to bring like whatever I had. So
Yes.
bandeja paisa is not from, I'm from Bogota. It's
Uh-huh.
not from Bogota. It's usually from Medellin and Antioquia, I would say.
Oh,
Actually, if people travel there, they would know like they prepare really good food. So this is amazing. But okay, yeah. So I'm from Bogota. I'm from the capital, and I would say here we cook good as well, but not as good as they do. So I try
Oh,
to create my bandeja paisa myself.
nice.
So
Nice. Let's see. Let's see what
okay, so
good rice,
um, so it's red beans,
red beans with
red
plantain.
beans. No, with yeah, exactly, with
With
plantain,
plantain.
and like I'm sorry, the
Rice.
dish is dirty. Like
No.
yeah, rice, white rice,
White
ground
rice,
beef,
ground
and
beef,
chicharrones. That is pork.
chicharrón. I love
Yeah.
chicharrón. Well, today I'm having it's a somewhat traditional dish. Well, not that traditional. It's like an everyday meal.
Okay.
Yeah, let me show you. It's chicken in tomato sauce, and this is a green salad with yellow bell pepper, which I love. And I would say like the most traditional thing, well, it's the chicken and the rice because it's rice arroz con guandú. Guandú, it's like a bean, like a gray tiny bean.
It
And
looks like lentils.
yeah, it looks like lentils, but lentils are like a little squished. The guandú, it's a little more thick. It's thicker, and it's super yummy because this rice we make it with coconut milk, so it's very
Okay. Oh, delicious. That sounds like a
delicious.
curry, like a
Yeah,
Latin American curry.
yeah, I would say that. So yeah,
Good.
I love this. This is going to be my lunch, and I'm just going to have like a cup of water, plain water.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're good to go. That brings me to a question. Can you tell us how's a day in the life of Laura, marketing assistant? Like, what are your daily tasks?
I thought when you say virtual assistant, you would imagine that you would be like a secretary or you would just help someone. Yeah, but
Mhm.
no, I'm pretty lucky because my manager is pretty flexible with me. But I try to always work like it's depending the project. So in the past we had a project with the US, so I was working from 9 a.m. I only work 4 hours a day. Yeah,
Okay.
because I wanted first to like get used to and get in the routine with this client, and then next year when I know how it goes, I would be able to apply for. I would like to apply for more jobs
Cool.
with Virtual Latinos. But yeah, like at first we were working in the mornings, but now since I'm working with Asia, I work 2 hours in the morning and I try to work 2 hours in the night.
In
It
the
depends. Sometimes I work 6 hours. Sometimes I work 7 hours. For example,
night.
this week we have a lot of tasks to do.
Mhm.
So today, tomorrow, and Thursday, I'll have to be awake to have some meetings with Singapore uh, around 2 a.m.
2 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but for me it's okay.
It's
For
okay.
me it's fine. Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It's very nice that you are able to not just commit, but you're able to feel good because those kind of hours, not everyone would want to work those type of hours.
Yes, is as I tell you, for me, the most important was to find a good
Uh-huh.
job that I was
Hmm.
going to be happy with, and it
Hmm.
has been my priority since the beginning. I
Yeah.
know I'm pretty lucky because sometimes you are in need and you cannot just take the job you want.
Hmm.
And it was honestly like in Colombia, especially
Uh-huh.
like with my background and my education, like to try to find a good opportunity, it was very difficult.
Hmm.
But after I decided to start like some classes on digital marketing, like more advanced and all that. So this job is giving me the opportunity to work, but also to study and do other things. So, but this is what I wanted. Yeah. Some
Yeah.
other
Perfect.
people, is looking for different things and they would
Yeah.
just like try to find something very like,
Quickly.
uh-huh. But yeah, no, for me, I am good with this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes me very
Yeah.
happy that you are very satisfied with your
Yes.
current opportunity. And
Yeah.
I wanted to know in what area or type of business you are working.
Hmm. Well, actually, we work with different projects. So
Uh-huh.
in one, we have a VPN. We have a VPN service. We open VPN services, and the other one, we do live tours for
Light
remote
tours?
teams. Yeah.
What? That's so
Yeah,
cool.
so yeah, it's amazing. So what we do is on that company, and right now I'm focusing on that company.
Mm-hmm.
What we do is that we offer like team building experiences for remote
Mm-hmm.
teams around the world. So yeah, this is what we do. We offer live
Wow,
tours. Yeah, so this is amazing. As I tell you, it's a
that is
pretty
cool.
international
Yeah.
environment,
Mm-hmm.
which makes me very happy. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were mentioning like you're always you always had experience as a marketing specialist, but you always felt you were better at project management. Did you feel being a marketing assistant that works remotely is different than a marketing with a local job in Colombia, for example?
Yeah, I feel the difference. For is I would compare like to like this job with this job of when I was like the event and marketing coordinator at the chamber. As I told you, it was a pretty diplomat environment because I was, as I told you, I was managing like some of the projects of the Chinese embassy here. So it's a different kind of marketing, because of course you are not looking like an embassy wouldn't do like the same marketing as a, I don't know, like an e-commerce. company.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's pretty different, but I feel better right now because somehow, as you said, and as I told you, I want to focus on digital marketing and I want to grow on that, which you
Mm-hmm.
actually like. If you actually see, even in the universities, like the only course that you could get in a university of digital marketing would be like a master's, which I have, but I wouldn't learn in this master what you really have to do in a day life of a marketing assistant or a
Exactly.
marketing digital.
Yeah.
um because like somehow there are every day, like there is a new software, there is a new CRM system, there is always new.
That is so cool. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that. I wanted to know, there are many options, to start your virtual assistant career. So why did you choose Virtual Latinos?
I applied to different. I remember that I applied like to different agencies like Virtual
Yeah,
Latinos, I would
platforms.
say. Yeah, but I feel that Virtual Latinos, it's a pretty professional community, how I see the process. So as I
Yeah.
tell you, for me, since the beginning has been always very important to work with a company that is very
Mm-hmm.
well structured,
Mm-hmm.
that is not just okay, come here working and I will see like how I pay you.
Yeah.
But I feel like Virtual Latinos takes every single part of the application from the beginning until you
Mm-hmm.
find a client, and even while you're working,
Mm-hmm.
very serious. So which I
Mm-hmm.
like because
Yeah.
somehow, I, as a virtual assistant, feel that somehow Virtual Latinos is taking care of myself as an employment, as I employ, but also like you guys are taking care of the clients.
That's amazing. And I love that. That brings me to our last question. What tip would you give someone that wants to start a career as a virtual assistant?
I would say that is very important to analyze, like in what part of your career you feel at, like
Okay.
where you at. Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
most important.
Mm-hmm.
um what is what you need in your career. This is the most important. For me, I needed this experience, I like it, and I'm loving it right now. I wanted to find this job that gives me the flexibility to be wherever I want.
Mm-hmm.
Like of course I have to be honest that I have
Yeah.
to do my job and I have to keep
Yeah.
track of things, which is not a problem for me, as I said, because work is very important for me too.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that I'm in this part of my life which I don't have children, I don't have like a
Mm-hmm.
family, I'm focusing on my career 100%.
Yeah.
And number two, I would say that, yeah, look for a very well structured company.
Yeah.
Yeah, like where you could have support everywhere, because somehow I feel, yeah, like education is very important, but it's more
Mm-hmm.
important how, like what you're learning at your job.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
what you're
because
capable of, your
exactly.
skills, your
Hmm.
experience. Some people don't have a degree, but they have tons of experience and that knowledge that no one can take you that knowledge away. Correct?
Exactly. Exactly. Like actually, for me with Virtual Latinos, it was pretty funny because I think I applied to like 20 jobs, and I applied, and I remember this was the hardest one. And I
Mm-hmm.
said like, oh, okay, I'm gonna still like try to apply. And all of the other ones reject me. Like from all
Yeah.
of the other applications, I was rejected.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the only job that I had like the interview with the manager, and then like I was hired, like,
Immediately.
yeah, like 30 minutes after we finished the call. And
He
then
loved, yeah, he loved that interview. That's why.
yeah, and then I was okay. Somehow this is the thing that sometimes you don't even believe, and you feel like, okay, I just
Yeah.
want to find a job, probably I'm good at everything, but no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why there is like an HR department in every
Yeah.
company. So
Yeah.
yeah, so somehow, like, that's why my second advice would be to find a structured company where you know that you're getting paid on time, what you have to do, because of course like responsibility comes from both sides. And yeah, that would be basically my
Your
advice.
advice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura, so much. And thank you for joining us today on this episode. It was my pleasure to chit chat with you. I really had an amazing time.
Thank you,
And
Maria. Yeah, me too.
yay. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining us on this new episode. And if you don't want to miss a new episode, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And see you later.